right, man. All right. You know the deal. We're getting to Thanksgiving, y'all. It's the holiday season. It's about to kick off. Mariah Carey is slowly on thawing.
Absolutely.
We're getting there, man. But MIC Podcast episode 193, where everyone is a master of their own creation. Our guest today is one of the waviest dudes in the city, if you ask me. And he is the owner and founder and creator of the Unstable Fashion brand. We got my man Gryphon Wilson in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up?
What's shaking, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you again. Actually, I don't know if you remember, the first time we ever met was at the event at Emerald City, in August, was it? I think. Yeah, bro. So that's the first time I ever, really met you, really saw you. And I think I saw you just briefly at fucking Slappers and Bangers.
Yeah, that's where we all see each other.
Yeah. Facts, I know, right? That's where the whole city comes to, just convene and whatnot. But I mean, bro, how's life been? Since I seen you at Emerald City, you been all right?
Ooh, yeah, life's been good. I've been kind of winding down from doing a lot of projects as far as I was part of an exhibition in September. Then I was a part of something called the Au Noir Foundation in October.
Okay.
So I was creating a lot of stuff from scratch.
Yeah.
I had to clock in a lot.
Yeah.
I had orders to fulfill as well. That shit was draining.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah. No, yeah, bro. Yeah. Speak.
Boom. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I just been
working
from
though.
that.
Yeah.
Design's a lot of work.
Yeah, no, we've interviewed a few designers out here before, but it's that shit is just it's kind of painting to me, as far as I don't even know how you just kind of take something from your head and make it into clothes. That's kind of wild, but again, hopefully just with this conversation, chopping it up, people can just understand you as a designer, and just as fucking Gryphon, you feel me, and just really just get a different perspective on you, man. But I know you're from the city originally.
Yep.
What part did you grow up?
So I'm really from the West Side, but I grew up mostly in Lawrenceville, Stanton Heights, that little area.
Okay, how was life out there for you?
Life in Lawrenceville now is annoying as hell.
Yeah.
It's gentrified, but before it
wasn't
bad.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad.
Okay.
They're
definitely gentrifying though, for sure.
Definitely gentrified.
Yeah.
I prefer it over the West though. I love the
way.
West, but I'm close to everything in the city.
Facts.
It's better.
Yeah, right.
I'd rather be in the city than out the way.
Yeah,
the West is out the way.
I agree. Just as far as being in the city, it's just, I don't know. Maybe later in life I'll probably get the suburb bug.
Yeah,
and just chill out, just kind of find a quieter place. But I need shit accessible to me, man. I need to be able to walk to shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just shit be around me. Just that energy it's just something to me. I don't know. You know.
Nah, yeah. I living out driving. Pittsburgh is a city that you have to drive. You have to have a car.
Yeah.
And it's if you don't have one and you live out the way,
yeah, bro, it's over.
Buses start running at a certain time.
Yeah, it's over, bro. It's over.
So I'm gonna stay in the city.
Yeah, right. Yeah, nah, I feel you. And then as far as fashion and whatnot, I know that was in the picture early for you. So what's the earliest memory that you could recall for being a relationship with fashion?
Oof. I always say I feel like it was just put in my hands. My dad, he's a street dude.
Yeah.
Street dude, sneakerhead, all of that. My mom, she's a punker, so she's a punk edgy.
Yeah.
So them two.
Yeah, those are two fire cultures.
Yeah.
For sure.
So they instilled that into me. They always wanted to look good.
Yeah.
And so that they helped me build my own personal style. Obviously, I got some elements from both of them.
Definitely.
Then growing up, I used to play Mies, little that little Sims.
Yeah, right.
Anything that was you can create your own character and dress.
Yeah,
and
facts.
That's how I started.
Okay.
And then in middle school, I started distressing jeans for the first time. My mom taught me.
In middle school, you were on that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My mom gave me a razor blade. I don't know why she's giving a a middle school.
Hey, do something with this. Yeah.
I don't know why she's giving me she taught me how to do it though.
Yeah.
And, that's how I know how to do it.
Yeah.
But and then I sold my first piece in high school.
Oh, for real? Okay,
yeah.
wow. Nice.
It was actually a studded beanie like this.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I studded the front.
Did you make that too?
Yeah, I made this.
That's tough.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
This is on the website, by the way.
Word up.
It's on the website, by the way.
Word.
But yeah, I made. Remember the Tumblr era where everybody had
100%. Yeah, 100%.
I could make that shit.
Yeah, right.
That shit. So
yeah.
that was the first thing I made, and then I stopped designing for a little while.
For real.
Yeah.
So like when you sold that that kid that piece in middle school, was that like did you plan on doing that, or like did you just make it just to fucking make it, and then the dude ended up wanting to buy it?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
I feel like I come from like a family of hustlers.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's like I've watched them work. They go to work for hours, but I'm like, I don't want to work like that.
Yeah,
like
right.
I want to work through like with art. Like so, I was like, I'm gonna make this for me,
Yeah.
but I want to maybe sell it to some other people.
Yeah.
I only sold to like 3 people. I was like, I ain't doing this no more.
Facts.
Yeah, I just want to test the waters.
Yeah, definitely. And then like was like fashion just like your main thing, or did you have like any other creative outlets? Like were you like into like anything like nerdy or anything like that, or was it just straight fashion for you?
It was really just fashion.
Yeah.
Fashion, interior design.
Okay, wow.
I was a gamer though growing up.
Yeah.
I was a gamer. Yeah, I did sports here and there, but I didn't really love it. Fashion was literally like the only thing that
That
really
was the
stuck with
thing.
me.
Yeah, facts. So, and no, just even kind of going through. So, like, when did you decide to kind of start taking it seriously?
I'm gonna get a little emo for a second.
Yeah.
So basically, unstable. My brain's called unstable. If you don't know, it's basically sparks from my own experience with like mental health and stuff.
Yeah.
So there was a moment in like 2019 where I was struggling mentally.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to live no more. And then like my only saving grace was like, you haven't even lived yet. Like you haven't even done what you've done. Like I was working at Nordstrom. I was in fashion, but I wasn't making the fashion. Like when you're selling the fashion and getting a percentage of it, and then having to deal with like the relationship building. We were just saying like how most interactions,
bro, in the fucking workspace are just
it's not real.
And it's like, listen, when like you first start a job, like whatever, like you're going through emotions, like if you're at a place at a long time, especially with like any customer facing gig, bro.
Yes.
Dude, it's just that shit beats you down, man.
Yes.
Because like people can talk however they want to.
Right.
However they want.
Right.
And they could be wrong, they could be dumb.
Yeah.
Just saying the most idiotic shit to you. And you gotta be like, okay.
It's like you're yes man. I didn't
know. And
like that.
There are ways to professionally circumvent that, but it's just like to deal with it every day. It's just fucking
that shit was draining.
Bogs you down,
Yeah. I was dealing with that, with like relationship shit. I was only like 20 or 19 or 20, something like that.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, this is my first day out here of like adultery. I wasn't
my first day out here. Yeah.
I wasn't familiar with this shit. So I said, you know what, we're gonna live, but we're gonna live differently.
Yeah.
So I told myself, I was like, you're gonna start your brand. You're gonna go to therapy first of all. You gotta get your mind right so you can operate good.
Absolutely.
So I went to therapy, and like my first exercise, she told me, she was like, write down how you feel. And the first word in the biggest letters, I still have this notebook today.
Yeah.
I wrote unstable in big letters. And then I just looked at it for a while. And then I wrote everything else around it.
Yeah.
And then I just kept thinking as months went on, I was going through my healing journey. I'm like, that unstable sticks.
Yeah.
That unstable sticks. I always told myself, like, if I want to go in this, fashion can be surface level.
Yeah, definitely.
And I want to create something that has depth.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of depth. So I was like, if I do it, it has to have that depth.
Yeah.
So I was like, we're going to do this shit unstable.
100%.
Yeah. And we're going to be a walking testimony that you can overcome your darkness and create light with it.
Yeah.
So that's why we're here.
My man. And I'm super glad you overcame that hump, bro. You know what I mean? That shit is serious, man. You know, just that internal tug of war, and it's just, I've been in some low places mentally for sure. You know what I mean? So, I know it's not easy to go through and fight through, man. So, I'm proud of you for, fucking doing that, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, man. But, so, you mentioned, you worked at Nordstrom, but you ain't just fucking work at Nordstrom, bro. You were one of the top sellers out there, bro. You was doing your fucking thing, bro.
I was not playing out there,
bro.
Think about me, I'm a hustler.
So, what would you say, like your experience in Nordstrom, like taught you, or like what you gained from that experience that like helped you move forward with your own design career?
Nordstrom teaches you the business.
Okay.
It teaches you relationship building and obtaining that relationship.
Yeah.
Like to this day, if one of my customers now, maybe not from Nordstrom, that was years ago, but like anybody who buys from Unstable, I remember your size.
Okay.
And that was something I had to adapt from Nordstrom. Just following up to get feedback on what their service,
Yeah.
the product. Nordstrom is very customer obsessed a little bit.
Yeah.
And they make the customer feel appreciated and loved, which you are.
Yeah.
But Nordstrom really they press
They
that.
emphasize it. Yeah.
Yeah. So they taught me how to continuously have repeat customers.
Okay.
And that's big.
Yeah.
You can always have your new customers, but you want to keep the same people because that's you're building like
your
a
client base. Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, you're buying like a client base.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's important for growth.
Exactly.
Because you have that client base that keeps building. You have new people hopping on.
Exactly. Word of mouth references and all that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Nordstrom taught me that.
Okay.
I would say negatively, it taught me how to stand in my identity and not in a good way, because you had to really fake it.
100%.
You have to fake it in high-end retail.
Yeah.
You
100%. That's probably one of the one of the more faking jobs on like high-end retail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like you got to deal with people. Like you can't just stand behind a register and be like, well, is this what you're buying? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Like,
yeah. But I will say one thing, like everybody in that, I won't say everybody because my friends, I met some of y'all.
Yeah.
But it's the norm to be fake there.
Yeah.
Like they push that.
Okay.
But my selling point was I was always going to be honest. Like if a lady.
Fake as far as what would you say?
They'll want you to sell.
Okay.
So whatever it is, they just want they want the numbers.
Okay.
If a lady is like asking me, does this look good to me? And it doesn't, I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
But I'm not just going to say no. I'm going to get you a different alternative that works for you.
Okay, yeah, fair.
So that's how I build clientele.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, some people, they don't do that.
Yeah.
They don't do that. And they couldn't understand why people would be specifically asking for me, especially I was only there for like 2-3 years.
I was gonna say like how long were you there? But like
2-3 years.
Okay,
yeah.
word.
2-3 years. There's people there for 10 years.
Yeah.
12 years. They're lifetimes. And I came in 2017 in like November.
Okay. In
the year of 2018, I got like pace setter. I got all-star, top seller in my department.
Hell yeah.
It was crazy.
2-3 years. Were any of like the 10, the 12 was looking at you like, yo, who is this little nigga fucking just getting these awards and shit? Like, bro. Yeah.
That shit was.
Like, I mean, like, did you experience any like that jealousy at all? Or like, was everyone like, pretty cool?
Everybody's cool to your face.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, of course.
Yeah. When it's commission sales, it's ruthless.
Dog eat dog,
it's
man.
Ruthless.
Yeah, man.
It's
that shit.
Bad.
Yeah. It's just sharks in the water, dog.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's bad, and like I was the type of person. I respect boundaries,
right?
But I never cared that much.
Yeah,
I think there was people that cared a lot.
Yeah.
Like I was young working there, so it's like
right.
These people got mortgages. I'm just trying to buy. I'm trying to pay my car note.
It's a different hunger. Yeah,
it's a different hunger.
Commission means a little something else.
Yeah,
and you got a mortgage and shit.
Yeah, but it's like I think people didn't like the fact that I didn't care that much, but I was still performing well.
Yeah, right. No, bro, trust me. I'm sure they fucking hated that. They were like, dude, this dude has been here for not even 3 years.
Yeah.
He's fucking just, but that just means that, like, you had talent. You know what I mean? Or just, like, had, like, an eye for shit,
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But, so, at Nordstrom, 2-3 years, you're the top seller.
Mm-hmm.
So, what made you want to leave? Like, was it to start Unstable?
Yeah. Yeah, because to have your own brand was a conflict of interest.
Oh, for real?
So you couldn't have your own brand and work at Nordstrom.
Damn.
That was one. 2, I was bored.
Yeah.
I was bored. I kind of like, I'm an Aries, so I get kind of like
just restless or whatever.
Bored of shit. Yeah.
Right.
And it's the same shit. I was trying to switch departments. They wouldn't let me. They would just keep gaslighting me.
Because you were performing so well in that department.
They want to keep you in that apartment.
You go, first.
Because I'm in there. I was stationed in the kids' apartment. I'm selling Chanel bags to rich white women. Like, I need to go somewhere else. I don't need to be here.
Yeah, right.
They want you to stay over there because it makes the numbers look good.
Yeah, right.
And that's how they keep people. They kind of like lead you on for years. And I'm like, nah, I ain't doing.
Yeah.
You can't lead me on.
You saw the jig.
Yeah, early. Yeah, so I left. I came back from my lunch break. And I left.
Did you not come back from your lunch break, or like?
I came back and I came back to fuck shit. It was a mess.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, and I said, you know what? I don't need this no more.
Try something else.
I was over it already.
Yeah.
So I left, and that was October 2019.
And then you started Unstable in November
2020.
2020. Yeah. I mean, bro, you're coming up on 5 years, man.
Next week.
Yeah, next fucking week,
Next
bro.
week.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that, man. That's super fucking dope, bro.
Thank you.
But, bro, just kind of like, walk us through, because, like, you pretty much let us know how you, got the idea and, like, where it came from. But, like, what was life looking like when you decided to actually start up Unstable?
Oh, my gosh. That was the pandemic. It was hell.
Dude.
I'm going to sum it up without saying too much.
Yeah, for
Basically,
sure.
I was in a relationship.
Yeah.
And first, I was already working on it.
Yeah.
Prior to, like, me being back in this relationship.
Okay.
But I was in this relationship, and we needed to make some money. So that hustler kicked in, and I was like, I'm going to launch this shit. And the year after I left Nordstrom, the month after I left Nordstrom, my grandfather, he passed.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Thank you. It's okay. But I said, you know what? He was a hustler too. He was a Jimmy driver. He always made money. And I used to ride around with him. And I was like, all right, I'm in this hustler mode right now. I need to channel the man that I know. That's the biggest hustler I know.
Facts.
So on his on his death day, which was November 27th, that's when I started Unstable.
Yeah,
I started the year later.
Wow, that's dope. Okay.
Yeah. So that fueled me, the hunger of like needing actual money to pay bills and shit. That fed me as well.
Yeah.
But in my dreams too. Those three. All that and then I've been consistently doing it since.
Facts.
Yeah.
What were some of the initial days like for you, just kind of getting it off the ground? Like, what did you have to do to get it together?
Oh my gosh. So I would work 7 to 5. So I'm waking up at 6:30, driving to work. I'm there from 7 to 5. I'm trying to work, multitask on the clock.
7 to 5 is kind of fucking rough,
yeah,
man. That's fucking.
That healthcare hours are no joke.
Yeah, at all.
That shit is no joke.
Yeah, facts.
But I was working 7 to 5. I come back to my house where I was staying at. My partner was there. We would go Uber to make some extra money, and then we would come back from Ubering.
Damn, so you were Ubering as well?
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, we're doing like Uber Eats, DoorDash.
I mean, bro, I fucking been there, bro. But I wasn't working on top of that. Like, that was my only gig. But dude, that's fucking.
That's just laboring,
dude, bro. Like,
I don't need a car,
dude. That shit is fucked. But no, not to cut you off, but that shit is crazy.
Yeah, so I was doing that. We come out from Ubering, and then like my vendors were in China.
Okay.
So they're
how'd you find them? Like just like online, or
how did I find them? Yeah, I initially found them off of Alibaba.
Okay.
Do not fuck with Alibaba. Actually, before I launched Unstable, they ripped my ass off so bad. I paid like $100 for a sample. It was shit.
Yeah, man, yo,
fuck Alibaba.
Beware the Alibaba scammers,
yes.
Man. You know what I mean? They're out there. Just proceed with caution, man.
No, yeah. So I said I got ripped off a couple times. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna figure out how to do this on my own.
Yeah.
So what I did was I found a supplier for like rhinestone. They made rhinestone transfers.
Okay.
So I got a EIN. I had to get become an LLC.
Okay. I mean, like, just even because that's a lot. Because the fact that you even did all that is fucking insane. Like, how did you walk through just understanding how to set up an LLC for yourself? Like, is that all just YouTube University self research, or like?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I think I just do shit.
Yeah, it was just kind of like I gotta do it, so I'm gonna do it.
I gotta do it. Yeah. I definitely later on I learned I did it. I didn't do it wrong, but I just paid more than I should have.
Okay, yeah.
'Cause I expedited everything.
Yeah, right.
That makes your LLC a lot more.
Yeah.
But I got all of that to get my my like Los Angeles apparel. Like, you have those wholesale accounts. So I was ordering hoodies from there, and then I had a heat press. So I just pressed in the stamps on there.
Okay.
Then I dropped Black Friday, November 27, 2020. I sold my first fucking hoodie. I cried.
Yeah.
On the floor.
Yeah.
I cried on the floor.
Was it online or at like a pop-up or something?
It was online.
Okay.
Yeah, I set up my website. Literally made my website. I finished making it an hour before I released. Maybe like.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking wild.
Yeah. I didn't.
Did someone know that you were like starting it up, and then like they like were the first to buy? Or, like, was it just like a random person?
Yeah, I was hyping it.
Okay.
The girls were waiting.
Okay.
I've been known for fashion for a while.
Yeah, right.
Especially like I used to sell a lot in Nordstrom, so I connected up with a lot of people from that.
Yeah.
But once they heard I was selling a brand, they were like, "This makes sense."
Oh, it's lit. Yeah.
So we went in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I sold like my first drop probably like 20.
Holy shit, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I mean, bro, that's
Yeah.
a fucking bro for your first, like you just fucking open your website, like
Yeah, I ain't
you
making
know,
profit though.
yeah.
None.
I mean, yeah,
You gotta learn though. You gotta learn
100%.
good.
Like with the heat press and everything, like was that something like you kind of already had lying around? Did you like go and cop that or?
I copped that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean that's a fucking cost right there. Now,
Yeah.
was it like was it pretty expensive?
200, 250, 300, somewhere around there. Yeah.
It's it's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible.
Yeah,
LC was like 300 something.
yeah.
Websites like 40 a month. Transfers. Oh, I think those were like. No, I made the transfers for that one. I made the transfers for the first drop.
Okay.
So I saved money.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ain't make no.
Yeah, man.
No
I mean,
profit.
and it just is what it is. Like, and like we've talked about it with like people that have been on, like before that are entrepreneurs, like starting their own shit. But it's just like, bro, like it's gonna be a while till your shit starts making you bread like that.
Yeah,
because it just goes right back into the business, like.
Yeah, and it took me a while to start making like profit until like I had to restructure my whole pricing because I think what I realized with Pittsburgh, like just especially from working at Nordstrom, how like the majority treats Nordstrom is like I can't be in here, it's too expensive. Me, I'm like, this is just clothes. Yeah, it goes on sale too.
Oh, true.
70% off, like it's not that bad. But I realized like if I price it too high, people aren't gonna buy it.
Right.
So I made it really affordable. Okay. Shorted myself.
Yeah. Okay.
And that kind of like fucked me up. But
yeah,
like,
definitely.
I switched it up for this shirt I made. It's the torn tee. It had 12,963 rhinestones on it.
Damn.
And it cost like
just that one piece.
Just that one piece.
Jeez. And you didn't make multiple, did you? Because that's fucking.
I did.
Holy.
I didn't do. I did some of them by hand by the end. Like
okay, got you. Okay, got you.
Yeah. That shit was tedious.
I'm sure, bro. Like
that shit.
Was how many rhinestones? Like
12,963.
I said 212,000. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, that shit was insane.
Jesus.
I was doing. I had a manufacturer for my rhinestones, but it was as I'm doing bigger designs, it's getting more expensive.
Right.
Right after COVID, like everybody's prices switched. Like it went up, especially overseas.
It went from just we just got to make shit affordable for people to all right, shit is back up.
Yeah,
let's charge even more on the money that we lost out on during COVID. So
yeah, that shit went up.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta learn this shit myself.
Yeah.
So I started doing it myself. That shit was I was so late on orders, like it was so bad. I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
At what point in like your brand were you like what's like after your first drop, or you just like a couple months out, like
for what
for just like this period of just like like with like the whole like the rhinestone pieces, was this like immediately after your first drop, or like were you kind of well into running unstable at this point?
Yeah, I would say because I got after that first drop I actually did those by hand. I forgot about that. But the second drop, that's when I had the manufacturer. That was 2021. Wasn't bad at all. Pricing was good.
Yeah, right.
It was still COVID, so
right. Still like coming off of COVID vibes.
Yeah, pricing was good. But going in 2022, that's when that shit went up.
Yeah, man. Because the world was back to normal type,
Yeah. So I was selling those torn tees till 2023 because I was working at Tons at the time.
Okay.
So I was working literally 7 days. I had 2 jobs, 7 days a week, making these orders by hand.
Dude,
that shit was insane.
Yeah.
I was I'm burnt the fuck out. Dude. So I had to stop. So
and like you run this by yourself, correct? Like,
I run it by myself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I run it by myself.
Yeah.
Whole time. Yeah, so I did take a little break for like 2024 a little bit cuz I debuted my dark side because there's 2 sides to Unstable. There's the light side, which is like all the rhinestones and stuff. Then there's like the dark side, which is like stuff like this.
Yeah.
I debuted that at the end of 2023, and then I released a little bit of stuff, but that's when I shifted to doing everything myself. Okay. So like I have these jorts that I released last year. I do those by hand.
What was it before? Just like the manufacturers, or
it was so they would do the transfers, but I was still like applying with like the heat press and all that.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was just like stuck in that.
Yeah.
And then like I started sewing in 2023 actually. And I think like the first piece I made was like this kilt for the shoot that I debuted the dark side with.
You fucking made that fucking kilt, that
the
like,
green one?
not like well like it was just like the red one where like you like had the fan and
Oh
like
yeah, I made that one
you
too.
made that shit, bro. Jeez, not bro. That's tough.
Yeah,
Bro. So,
I made that. That was my second kill. I made that the day before that event.
for real.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? I mean, like I know you're a fashion designer, but like, what made you pick up sewing? Like, is that something like you always kind of wanted to do, or something like you just kind of had to do?
Yeah, because my dream is always to have like I don't want to just be a brand owner. I want to be a clothing designer.
Yeah,
There's like
right.
a difference.
Facts, yeah,
So I want my own like atelier. Like I want to be able to make clothes.
yeah,
That's especially like in the era of AI and machines. Like
yeah,
they're taking away from like true craftsmanship.
yeah, right.
Craftsmanship is an art,
Mm-hmm.
and you do it so much and you perfect it to the point where you can like make anything. That's my goal.
Facts,
I don't want all the money. I just want to get the skill level
right.
that produces quality work that people appreciate.
I mean, and just like even you've probably seen, just like even kind of up to now, just when people like have like a fashion brand or something, they just kind of post something on a T-shirt and like
Yeah.
try to sell it. Like like you have any perspective on that? Like,
Oh, I do. I do. I give grace because I started that way.
You're right.
I don't think it's a bad way to start,
Right.
but there comes a point.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I felt that urge to switch in 2022, which is
Right.
why I was doing large scale stuff. But there's people that stay in that lane, especially here in Pittsburgh.
No.
They'll stay in that lane forever just because the people here fuck with it.
Mhm.
But like people in New York, they're not wearing that shit.
Yeah,
They don't
right.
they don't care about it. 'Cause
Yeah, right.
they got people in their city doing that too.
Fair.
So like it's not a standout. So like when you start making clothes,
Yeah.
I started loving the clothes because I didn't love the stuff that I was making. I was just making it. It was like a hustle. But like now it's like it's a passion. It's a passion now.
Word up. Like, did you have any mentors or like people that you kind of looked to when you were doing this thing, or?
Not really. No, I did get advice. I got advice from some people. Who did I get advice from? Cressera, Good Days brand. She helped me out. She gave me good advice on like shipping and stuff. It was Slim Pickens.
Yeah.
It was Slim Pickens. She's the only one that's coming to mind, but she was slim. It was Slim Pickens. As far as like other designers.
No, yeah, 100%. And I mean, like it sounds like you just kind of figured it out like along the way, like just
Got
did your
to.
research and
Yeah.
just trudge forward.
Yeah. One thing about me, like I just can't wait for people to help me.
Yeah.
I gotta help myself.
Facts.
So I've always been very self-sufficient. I go to YouTube University.
Yeah, YouTube University.
YouTube University. I like to study
Yeah.
fashion, art.
What aspects like just like aside from the fashion, just like what's like more business stuff that like you were going to YouTube for? Just like kind of what aspects did you think you had to learn?
No, I learned the business. I learned the business side. No, actually I did. I went to YouTube initially for that. How is it I learned? I think I might have gotten some help with that.
Yeah.
Somebody pointed me to like Kiva Pittsburgh. Pitt offers this thing where they teach you like they have seminars on like trademarking and stuff like that. So I learned about that. As far as like pricing my items go, I learned that myself.
Okay, yeah.
With the help of YouTube.
Yeah.
It's really YouTube.
Yeah.
It's really YouTube.
Facts, yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that. So and like I actually wanted to ask you too, like with those brands that are just kind of like, taking the logo, like, pasting it on a shirt, like what do you feel like they could do to kind of separate themselves? Because like, fashion is just like, it's just such a wild lane to be in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, everyone would like to think that like they have a, sense of style. Like, everyone does. Like it's a sense, like, something, kind of anchors someone's style. But like, what would you say, to like, people that are kind of still in that suit to like kind of break out of that?
I would say find yourself. I would say find yourself.
Find God, like
find yourself, find God, because I think with the internet we have a lot of access to references.
Right.
Too many references. But if you're creating from a place of within, you don't need a reference. You can just visualize something and it's trial and error until you execute it.
Yeah.
So I would say take that route, start making clothes, from scratch.
I was even gonna say, like, I did see on your story then, like, you can, get into it as much as you like, want to or not to. Like that one brand like jacked your whole joint.
Oh yeah, Spider.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Young Thug. Hey. Yeah, he
It was
on my show.
it was for real. Just I'm gonna just take that
Yeah.
on some Space Jam shit. Like
Yeah, and something like that. It was bittersweet.
Yeah.
Actually, I actually wanted to quit designing after that because that was one of my worst fears.
Yeah.
Actually, my worst fear was Shein taking it.
Okay.
Because that's like a big marketplace.
Oh yeah, right.
But I think it hit worse by being a celebrity-owned brand because it's like y'all didn't try.
Yeah.
Y'all went to Google. I know it wasn't him. It's whoever he has on his team.
Right.
But y'all went to Google. Y'all typed in rhinestone jorts. Because if you type in rhinestone jorts, mine is one of the first to pop up. None of them look like me. Look like mine. And that's one thing I'll do. Like, if I come up with a concept, I will go to Google and see if it exists already.
Yeah.
If it doesn't exist, I'll do it.
Dope.
If it does, I'll alter it to where it's different.
Yeah.
I'm coming different because I don't want to release something that you always see. Like rhinestone jorts, they're not original, but how I did it, I was the first.
Yeah.
I was the first to do it with that technique. So, yeah, it's shit like that, though. I took it as a compliment. But I was irritated because like I can't even sue.
Right.
I couldn't sue.
Right. You just have to fucking just stare at it and be like, damn, those that's my jorts. Like,
yeah.
Did like someone tell you about it? Like, did you find out on your own? Or?
Yes. So I was making a pair of jorts. I think this was the pair that I was making for Fed God, and my customer who actually bought the same jorts, he sent me the post and he was like, "You're a fucking trendsetter." I was like, "Oh, somebody's wearing the jorts."
Yeah.
I said, "Wait a minute, that's not my.
Yeah, right.
That's not my page. That's not Unstable. That is Spider Worldwide.
Damn,
they got me blocked and everything.
Yeah, for real.
Spider Worldwide. That's them." And I was like, gagging.
Yeah,
I was gagging. I was shook. I couldn't even finish the shorts.
Damn.
I had to step away. I was on the phone too, and I just paused. I'm like, it happened. I was gagging. But
damn. What brought you back to? Because like you said, you wanted to step away. Like, kind of what brought you back internally?
I had to. This was literally. I just got back from LA after it happened. This was end of August. So I had an exhibition the next month. I'm making a fucking belted bondage dress from scratch.
Yeah.
In a whole exhibit, like a whole installation. I was like, I can't quit now.
Yeah.
Right. I got something next week. I've already started. I've already bought the material. So it's like, I got to do it.
No.
But I gave myself the grace to be upset about it.
Exactly.
But I think you just can't harp on the shit.
Exactly, yeah.
You can't harp on the shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's like moving forward, I gotta protect the stuff that I really, really care about and really want to protect. It's very expensive, but it's like I gotta get funding. I gotta get grants. Like I gotta get all that shit.
You know, swag is probably the number one thieved good
Heavy
amongst human beings. You know what I mean?
that.
Swag, stilo, as people say, is probably the number one just thing that is robbed.
Heavy on that.
You know, so we just we're praying for original ideas. Hopefully you don't feel the need to go and just cherry pick from an independent fucking designer. You know what I mean? But it's just, bro, like, it just makes you think how much of that is fucking going on.
Right.
For like, people that like are, putting their, doing dope shit. They just don't have the necessary like, infrastructure, like resources to like be as big as they would want to fucking be.
Yeah.
And then just fucking, I mean, happens in fucking music too.
Yeah.
Songwriters are just shit, like, ghostwriters rather.
Yeah.
It's just, we will never see or know this person's name, but they, just use his name, fucking Drake.
Yeah.
Is rapping some shit that, is Ghost wrote, and it's just fucking just being Drake and doing his Drake shit.
Right.
And while someone is in a cold, murky apartment.
Yeah, struggling.
Like, yeah.
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 I got advice from two good people. I'm gonna shout them out.
Yeah.
Sierra, she has a brand called Sierra Ranch. She has the Rage Makes Me Feel Pretty tea.
Okay.
It was, I think Willow Smith, Haley Williams.
Oh shit.
Other celebrities. She slept on, by the way.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh need to wake up about her.
Oh, she's from Pittsburgh.
She's from Pittsburgh.
Shout out to that.
She's from Pittsburgh.
What's your name one more time?
Sierra Ranch.
Okay.
Yeah, she's everything.
Okay.
She gave me advice because her shirt got ripped off.
For real.
Like if you Google Rage Makes Me Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It was so many like Alibaba listings of them ripping off her shirt.
Damn, bro.
And it's like she was like, it sucks, but like you just gotta keep going.
It's just part of the game.
Gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was her and then my friend Mateus. He blew up from like painting his hair, like dyeing his hair like crazy designs.
Okay.
And his shit get some girl in LA, some white girl in LA took his shit and he was pissed about it, but like
it's two lethal combinations, white woman in LA.
Yes, especially LA.
Let me just get that and put it in the LA market.
It's always LA.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always LA. I don't see too much thievery coming from New York because I feel like New York just has a lot of.
It got like its own sort of like. There's a pride there where it's just like I'ma just make my own fly shit.
Right.
Yeah. Where like LA is just kind of like and nothing against LA, but it's just like just from what I heard and just from what I've observed, it's just like kind of like a more leechy type of setting.
It has different energy.
Yeah, right.
LA has some.
Well, it's not real. It's just like it's a plastic energy. It's just like none of this shit. Like the people don't. It's just like because everyone moves there to get on and get famous. And like again, New York is the same way, but it's just like people don't want you to move to New York to get on. They're like, nah, like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
bro. Like like don't move here unless you're willing to die, kill, fucking, bleed for, like whatever you want. And they're not going to give it to you. Where like, LA, they're just like, fingers crossed, hope I bump into, Mark Wahlberg and
heavy on that.
I get a fucking movie. So let me just, fake it till I, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah. LA though, you got to worry about LA, but Mateus and Sierra, they gave me good advice.
Yeah.
And, I had to keep going.
Yeah.
I had to keep going. I don't regret it either.
Nah, man. Nah, bro. Keep doing your thing. And again, man, the fly will always just, rise to the top.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So all you can do is steal my shit. The moment I decide to be like, I ain't making shit for a little bit, you're about to be scratching your head like, fuck, what's the next new thing? And like, I'm going to be like 8 steps ahead of that by, like by the time you're even thinking like, yo, what's popping right now?
Right.
Yeah.
It is what it is at the end of the day. It's like, it's bound to happen. I'm glad I got it out the way for the first time.
You think it's bound to happen just like as an independent designer?
If you're coming original, yeah. Hell yeah. If you're going off templates that's already set up, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I didn't get ripped off until I started doing my own shit.
Of course, yeah.
Started making clothes. So it's like, yeah.
Son of a
you're coming original, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, but don't let that discourage you, y'all. But
never.
So as far as like the Pittsburgh fantasy, man, like to me, a staple that has been, here since before I even moved out here was fucking No Label, bro. L.A. Che, man, big shout out, friend of the show, and like, you can go a lot of places and like, see some No Label gear, bro. Like, definitely at Slabbers and Bangers, you got people, decked out in, No Label. It's one of the premier, in my eyes, premier forward fashion brands here. Like, they just make super comfortable stuff, original shit, and it's fly, bro. Like, Che just makes fly shit. It's just dope, and always has. But when you were coming up, man, and like, doing, Unstable, like, what was the fashion scene looking like around that time? Like, how did you navigate it to like, kind of just like, stand out and like, do your own thing?
It looks how it looks now.
No, for real. So like, not much has changed.
I don't think much has changed.
Yeah.
I think, I think you still see a lot of hoodies with labels slapped on it.
Yeah.
I think I will say like Heat Club, they've been killing it.
Oh yeah,
they've been killing it.
Club. Yeah.
They've been killing it. I got a hat from them.
Okay, word.
Who else? Sierra's killing it. She's doing it for the girls. I am seeing more diversity.
Yeah.
Something outside of just merch.
Yeah.
Something outside of just merch. Imani, she has her brand name is Catherine Trends. She does like upcycled
why does that sound so familiar?
She's everywhere.
Okay.
That's my girl. She had a show. Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing. But she repurposes stuff and she does it in such a tasteful way.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
So I would say I think more people are pushing their actual. I think there comes a point where you're like, okay, you're trying to get the name out there.
Yeah.
And then there's a point where you're like, all right, I'm comfortable with this shit now. I want to cook now.
Facts, yeah.
So that's where people push themselves out, their true identities out. and that's when you see better results.
Yeah.
And that's what I chose to do, because I had to get the name out of there, because there was a point where I started Unstable, and people were like, why'd you name it Unstable? Like, why didn't you make it like Blessed or Blessed or
That sounds fucking stupid.
that sounds stupid. So I was like, I'm gonna get the
why didn't you name it Funky Clothes?
Yeah.
Like get the fuck out.
Just say, why don't you name it Unstoppable?
You fucking just idiot. Like,
They said, why don't you name it Unstoppable? And I'm like, bitch, no.
Yeah, right.
So I had to get the name out of there. But like, once you're secure with your lane, who you are, your art, your eye, you're like, all right, I'm gonna put my shit out now.
Yeah, right.
So
what was that point for you? I mean, but like you kind of came out the gate doing your own shit though.
A little bit, yeah. Because I started the rhinestone shit. Well, I didn't start the rhinestone shit. I started with the rhinestone stuff, but people did it before me. I think what I did was I took it further with the rhinestone stuff.
Fair, yeah.
Like that 12,963 shirt, like the rhinestones on that shirt, that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy. And
Word.
Like, people still, that's just from 2022. People still wear that shit and it still looks good.
Yeah, man.
Like it was built to last.
Yeah.
So that's what really sparked it for me. I was like, you know what? I gotta come different.
Yeah.
This little ass design on just a fucking, it was never Gildan for me. Yeah. Never Gildan. It was it started with Independent Trading Co. That's what I was working with.
Okay.
Then I went to Rue Porter.
Okay.
So I was there just slapping these little designs on this shit. It's just boring. It's just ass.
Yeah.
So I took that 2024 year just to get comfortable with me, who I am, what I really want to push.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was 2023 that shirt.
That kind of I feel that. You a big thrifter at all?
I was. I think $100 for a car jacket is crazy now. Like I just
yeah.
I think thrifting got gentrified.
Like a motherfucker, bro.
It got gentrified.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even really. I mean, it did, dude. It did. But like, cause you can still find like some good grabs for sure. You know what I mean? But bro, like, cause I like for me it was like I like kind of like vintage comic shirts and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of like vintage like wrestling shirts. Like I like vintage shit just in general. But like this was like the market I kind of had my eye on. And bro, like this is probably like 2019. I was big on heavy into Depop, and like I still am. Like I just I'm I just am kind of in and out and shit. But bro, like at the time, dude, like just like a kind of like a old school Spider-Man shirt with like an iconic like Spider-Man cover. Bro, they would sell that for like, if it was authentic, like $700.
See, yeah,
that's crazy.
It's
like
crazy
that's nuts.
It's crazy as fuck.
But someone out there was going to fucking buy it for whatever fucking reason, to collect it, to fucking I mean, just like say like I fucking spent $700 on a Spider-Man shirt.
That's what that shit turned into. It's turned into like
just price gouging, dog, and just,
even with like vintage designer, like vintage designer now is crazy. Like 10 years ago, you could buy this shit and it was cheap.
Yeah, right.
Now, fucking a vintage early 2000s Roberto Cavalli dresses.
Yeah,
$2,000 still. $1,000.
Yeah, right.
That shit came out like that was the price that it was when it came out.
Yeah, right.
And it's just, and then like, oh my god, here like in Pittsburgh, we got so many like, not thrift stores.
Yeah.
Upscale thrift stores.
Yeah, man. A
bunch of old Steelers pirate shit.
Yeah, right.
$70, $100. Like, what's going on? We can get this shit. Like, we're here.
Yeah, right.
We're here.
Right.
Like, if
we're
it was
in the city of the gear. Like, yeah, right.
If there was Pittsburgh gear in LA,
right? It'd be different.
I get it, but we're here.
Like, son, you can't let some vintage shit go for like what, $20, bro, $25, bro. Like, and I'll talk you down from 25.
Right.
I'll see if I can, work with me.
Yeah. Fucking vintage car jackets, oil stains and shit,
bro. And then also, what kind of just is frustrating, like in that market, it's just like when people will make. It won't be vintage, but they'll make it look vintage. Like they'll sell it with the vintage aesthetic.
Yeah.
But it was made like, this year and like mass produced. You're just like, I mean, is it aesthetic, or are you really going out there and, like, you know, finding dope shit? You know what I mean? Just like just seeing what catches your eye stylistically. Like,
Right.
come on, son. Like, they'll fucking upcharge that. You know, like, depending on what it is. Like,
Just because it looks like it.
you feel me?
Just
Like,
but it don't got the same bones. Not
Man.
100% cotton.
facts.
Like, yeah. It's
Bro, thrifting definitely did get gentrified, man. That's
Yeah.
that's a good perspective.
Yeah.
So, bro, like, as far as like inspiration, man, like, I know, like, when it comes to fashion, I mean, just like for me too, like, it's just I pull this inspiration fashion wise from everywhere. Music, fucking clothes. I say fucking fashion from clothes. Music, TV, you know, just really anything. Like, is that the same for you? Like,
Yeah, mine is really it's music and no, it's the main one's music. I grew up in the era of, MTV music videos.
yeah, facts.
Yeah, you can I have Comcast 142, 144.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to watch.
Sure.
I used to religiously watch music videos, and that's how I learned about.
You just don't like to fucking remember that 142 shit. That's actual facts. Yeah, man. 100%,
in it, yeah,
for sure.
But that just watching the artists and how their fashion really sold their
Just
artistry as a music
right.
artist. That encouraged me. I grew up watching Aaliyah videos religiously.
Yeah.
Aaliyah, she be in Roberto Cavalli. She just be in a lot of Dolce & Gabbana. Like, I'd watch that.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, damn, I love stuff like that.
Facts.
So I always think of like making main character clothing.
Yeah.
Like performing acts. I have a pair of jeans called the Rockstar Studded Denim, and it's made for a performer. No regular dude is gonna wear that. Yeah. But he got spikes in the back and shit. Like, he's gonna wear that. The rock star who's performing, he's gonna wear that. Yeah. So like that's where I get inspiration from. Designer wise, I love the greats. Rick Owens. I love Rick Owens. He's my favorite like current brand right now.
That is like, who are some of like the great designers? Because like I'm really not hip to like some of like the all time, like, you like. For me, it'd be just like kind of like the surface level people, like Tom Ford. I know is fucking up there. I know he feels or felt the way about niggas, but Tommy Hilfiger, you know what I mean, is up there. You know, I don't know, like like I don't.
I got some. You want Dead or Alive?
Nah,
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So Rick Owens is one. I think.
Virgil's another one that just
Virgil too, yeah.
That popped up.
Rick Owens, he world built completely. Yeah. World built. The people love Rick Owens now. I think you either appreciate the clothing or you appreciate like the hype behind the clothing.
Facts, yeah.
I appreciate it because I love his story.
What is like some of the story if you
basically he's one of those designers that he started making clothes. He started making clothes. People weren't buying his shit. I think he was in LA just making it. And then it eventually happened. I don't know his story completely, but his story when he's telling his shows, like when he's showcasing his shows, the aesthetic, the silhouettes, the shapes of his shit. Who thinks of that? Like, you have to be a little out of this world to make some of the shit he makes.
Definitely.
So I love him for that. Vivienne Westwood, she's another one of my goats. She killed the punk scene in the UK in the 80s. 80s, 90s. She has iconic boots, iconic belts. Everybody had the little earrings, but like once you dive into the history of a brand, and you see that shit and you see what they've done, what they stood for, like Vivienne Westwood was a punker. My mom's a punker, like so that I saw a little bit of my mom in her.
Yeah, for sure.
And
you just connected on like a different. It just resonated with you on a different level.
Yes. Yeah. Thierry Mugler. His shows in the 90s and late 80s, literally movies. Movies. He would have the who's there. It's not just a runway where they're just walking. Yeah. It was so much fun. And his clothes exuded that same energy. Right. And you could tell like his clothes represented who he is. Facts. He was a fun person. He used to ride motorcycles and shit. Yeah. And he had like this collection based off of motorcycles. and it's like a literally like a metal bustier with like metal like what is it? Metal bars, handbars,
Yeah, handlebars.
handlebars
Yeah.
on the corset. Like,
Oh, for real, actual handlebars. That's kind of tough. Yeah.
crazy. Like
Yeah.
he was just. It wasn't just your average black and white fashion.
Right.
It wasn't no hoodies, no shit. It wasn't shit like that. It was couture.
Yeah.
It was couture. Who else? Karl Lagerfeld. Chanel was like the first brand I like knew, because I saw it. Where did I see that? I don't remember I saw that, but Chanel and Hermes were like the first brands that I could identify.
Yeah.
And Karl Lagerfeld, he's out of his mind. Rest in peace, Karl Lagerfeld. But his shows, another one, music,
Facts.
like little movies. The settings, the clothing, it's just like Chanel's such a classic brand, but he brought that edginess that makes it appreciative. Like it makes young people like me I'm fucking 10 years old when watching these shows.
Right.
And I'm like, I want this.
It's just eye catching.
Yeah, I ain't got no damn Chanel money, but
yeah, right.
But I'm seeing the shit.
Give me that
cool.
product. Yeah. Facts, yeah.
So him, one more. Ooh, John Galliano.
Okay.
His Dior work, his early 2000s Dior. That's you see.
Okay, so like he's like was like the head of Dior. Like
he was a creative director of Dior. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
He's insane too.
Okay.
Insane.
Yeah.
All his Dior. All the early 2000s Dior is so expensive now.
Yeah.
Because it's him.
Yeah.
It's him. And that's the shit I like. Like, I want shit to not just be current. I want it to be timeless.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Because we're in the era of everybody wants to dress like, early 2000s, 90s,
exactly.
80s, 70s. We're all going back.
Yep. I agree.
And the people that they're pulling off of, Mugler, Vivienne Westwood, even Vintage Rick, like John Galliano, those people, they care about those pieces.
Yeah.
They were T.
Yeah.
They were the top of the game back then.
Facts.
So that's my...
Nah, man. I mean, bro, you just fucking unleashed a whole lot of culture on me, because I didn't even really know half those names. I mean, like, Rick Owens obviously, like, sounds familiar, know, but it was some deep cuts in there, man. So, shout out to that. If, as far as like, Well, before I even answer, like, what was your perspective on like that whole Ed Hardy era? Do you fuck with Ed Hardy?
Oh, I used to. Okay, so I had an Ed Hardy candle.
Yeah,
I had the
Ed Hardy candle for.
Yes, they used to have that shit at Marshall. They used to have that shit at Marshall, TJ Maxx. My mom she used to. Both my parents, they used to love Marshall.
What does an Ed Hardy candle smell like, yo?
It didn't smell like shit. But it had the design on it.
It smelled like Mike the Situation.
Yeah, I don't think I lit it.
Oh yeah,
I don't think I lit it. I think it was
kind
just
of like
decoration.
Yeah, for sure. Okay,
I had that. I had Ed Hardy paintings like on the wall in my bedroom. I had the truckers, the shirt.
Yeah, facts.
I may have had a pair of pants, but I loved Ed Hardy back then.
Ed Hardy was just such an eye-striking thing.
That was Kristen Audigier. He was the creative director at the time. I don't know if he still is.
I was about to say, is he still?
I don't know.
Because I like kind of see it peeking, like it'll do this and then kind of go like that.
Yeah.
And then kind of be like, oh, Ed Hardy's kind of.
Yeah. One thing about these brands is the creative directors will change, but they'll try to keep the identity of the brand. So like, I don't know when Ed Hardy.
It's kind of like like the soul is left it though, because like you're just trying to like imitate.
Yeah.
What was
exactly. That's why I don't think it's him.
Right.
He made some cool shit.
100%.
He's on my mood board too.
It couldn't help but be original shit. Like you just never seen just that style of what he was printing on shirts and shit.
No.
Like, fucking insane. But as far as you do, like when you're making these pieces with like these looks, bro, like. How, like, what is that process like for you?
It always starts with a vision. I see everything before I do it. So it starts with a vision. I'll go to Google, type it in, see if it exists.
Yeah, right.
If it doesn't exist, I'll do it. Now I've gotten in the habit of sketching because I used to not sketch nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I've gotten in the habit of sketching. I'm not really good, so I use like Procreate on my iPad.
Okay.
So I'll just sketch out a design, and then now I'm at the point, I've been doing this shit for 5 years. I'm researching where to get what I need. So right now, like I've been making like a lot of dresses, I've been doing like a lot more cut and sew stuff, like from scratch.
Okay.
So I just buy fabric for mood. Usually you're supposed to do like a prototype. I don't do a prototype, not yet.
Yeah.
I just pretty much make it. I make it. I look up tutorials. I study tutorials. Tutorials get me. The YouTube University shit.
Dude, it's shocking what you can learn from YouTube.
That shit got me together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit got me together. I didn't go to school for sewing or anything.
Yeah.
So I literally taught myself everything. So I go to YouTube, get a tutorial. Right now I'm into buying patterns. Kind of like experiencing making my own patterns.
Okay.
It's tough.
Yeah.
But I'll buy a pattern and then just go in my studio. I got a studio at Rating Hall. Go in there, play some music, watch a movie, watch a little Sex in the City.
Yeah.
What else? Insecure.
Yeah.
Something. I'm just sewing. It's like fun to me.
Yeah.
You don't feel like work.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but it's really just fun. And then I'll initially have a plan. And one thing I always do, like when I'm entering stuff, I will leave room for me to pivot away from my vision.
Okay.
Because sometimes my vision is perfect in your mind.
Sure.
But you have to take in consideration like where I'm at,
Yeah.
my skill level, because I'm doing well, I'm doing better, but I'm still not at a pro level. So
Dude, I mean, bro, like bro, like even that fucking beanie is crazy. So like, what do you think like the skill gap is? Because like, I mean, like to me, bro, this only skill is just being original.
yeah.
And just doing shit that just looks dope, and you made like it's the only one of its kind because you made that shit.
Yeah.
So what's the skill level drop off? Would you say
Skill level for me, my toughest thing right now is sizing. Sorry.
No, you're all good. Got a phone call, y'all.
Chad, they calling
That
me.
was someone trying to buy a jacket right now.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
No, I need a little break. Don't
Yeah,
mind
yeah.
right now. But for me, it's oh my god, sizing people,
Yeah.
different body types. It's easier for men, but women right now,
Yeah.
it's very hard to size women because you have to consider like the bust, the waist, the butt. Like,
Yeah, right.
it's a lot of things to consider in like making your own tech pack and making your own patterns. It's math.
Yeah.
It's math, and it's a lot of like technical stuff. So that's the thing that is the most difficult. Like that takes time. Like sewing isn't the hardest part.
Right.
Because your machine does the sewing for you.
Right.
You just have to manage the machine.
Right.
But like the technical part, like when I'm making stuff from scratch, the most time is spent on cutting out pieces. No, it's making the pattern. And then it's the cutting out the pieces. Sewing is like, I would say 30% of the process.
Right.
It's insane.
For sure.
But yeah, that's the hardest part.
So as far as whenever like you're thinking about making something, like have you ever tried to make something and then like you see like it was already made before and you were like, fuck, like that's something I was really trying to bank on making and like it's fucking out there?
Yeah, I think there was a case. I think I made a jacket recently. I was like, I've definitely seen this before, but I think sometimes like I had to tell myself this. I can't be too hyper focused on being original if it's me.
Okay.
If it's still original because it's me.
Right.
It may have been done before, but it's coming from my inner, like it's me. It's my soul.
Sure, yeah.
So it's like I can't be too hyper focused on being original.
Yeah, right.
Because that's when you're
it's like if you want to make something, just fucking make it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you're literally, you'll have these urges, these natural urges to make something. And then you'll be like, oh, I can't do that because somebody else did it. But it's like
they won't
still
do it like
though.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like, they won't do it quite like
yeah. And there's ways to pivot. You don't gotta do exactly. That's why I'm like, I have these concepts in my mind, but I always have to pivot to make it a little more original. And I leave that space to pivot. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And
what's one of your favorite pieces you made?
Oh my gosh. That dress I made. It's the bondage dress. I made that for the 4Arts exhibition in September. Literally handmade everything.
Damn.
Everything. And that was my second dress that I've ever made.
How long did that take you?
Oh my gosh. I sketched it in July. I think I finished the sketch in August. I finished it in LA. I came back, instantly started working on it. the event was September 19th, so I think I spent like 2-3 weeks making it.
Damn.
Clocked in.
Yeah.
10-hour, 12-hour days. Still working, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm putting in hella energy and making it, and that shit turned out great.
Yeah.
It turned out great. I was stressed the fuck out though, but it was fun.
Nah, for sure,
It
bro.
was fun.
How do you think unstable, like, 5 years in, like, how have you seen it grow? How have you seen like yourself grow as a designer?
I definitely see my skill level growing tremendously. Because I feel like it's grown a lot in 5 years. Well, 2 years actually. I see it growing in that way. I'll be in New York next year. So I'm finishing up on my stuff here. And
Oh, are you moving to New York?
Mhm.
Holy shit, bro. That's
Yeah.
fucking big news.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. I think you're the first person that said this publicly too.
Oh, word up, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
all my
man.
friends know.
Exclusive.
Yeah, all my friends know. The people at my studio know.
But
about
damn,
this.
bro, we're losing a pretty fucking wavy designer, man.
I'm gonna be back though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's one thing about me. I don't want to just leave and forget about Pixar. I want to
Yeah.
learn, bring that shit back here, uplift this.
Of course, yeah, right.
Yeah, but I see myself huge clientele. I don't want to be super successful as far as like wealth.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, right.
I want a good amount of customers that support and fuck my brand heavily. They appreciate the art. They treat it like art pieces. It's one of those pieces in their closet that they got in a garment bag. Like
Yeah.
when they have a special occasion, they're bringing it out.
Yeah.
So that definitely few fashion runway shows down the line. I want to have my first one next year.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do that before I go. That's one thing I gotta.
Yeah, that'd be dope, bro.
Gotta have one
dope.
here.
Yeah.
And then definitely little celebrity collaborations.
Sounds like like Gordy style for Fed.
Yeah, that was for somebody bought those for him.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody bought those for him, and I think he won for like an Instagram reel or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, he wore for that. I work with a stylist here. His name is Nico. Shout out to Nico. He literally got my shirt to like Willow Smith's team.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn.
We created a little care package. It was me and Sierra.
Okay.
And I don't know if he pulled up to her, but he pulled up to my house. I created this little care package, and he got it to her team.
Would it have in it just like the piece and just like kind of like a thank you for wearing it? Or?
Yeah, I wrote her like a little note.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to. With me, I don't care about like them posting on social media.
Yeah, right.
I care about like real life.
Owning it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly,
So
right.
if they got that shit, I'm able to give them this letter just appreciating them and their art. They're gonna fuck with that. They're not gonna feel pressure to post online.
Right.
It's just online.
Yeah, facts.
It looks good.
Yeah.
But I like the feel of stuff. But knowing that I got something to somebody that I love, that was everything.
That's dope.
That was everything.
Is that like how you found that you've kind of built most of your clientele, just kind of like with word of mouth for like people who fuck with you?
A little bit. I think people see me for my shoots, my fashion shoots, my editorials. Those are very captivating.
Yeah.
And but also like I like that clothing that you see in the wild. You don't see it too much on social media.
Yeah.
I'm not like very a social media kind of like brand.
Yeah, and like I was gonna say, like, how did you even kind of take any conscious efforts to that, or did you just like say fuck it, like I'm gonna just make a page, post it, have people model it?
I tried it.
Yeah.
I think it's forced.
Yeah.
You got to worry about engagement and shit. Like, I'll do a shoot, put it on Instagram, 500 likes. Like, I'm a quality over quantity type person.
Word, yeah.
Even if it don't perform well, like, as far as likes wise, people are still seeing it. They're still gonna buy it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't feel the need to be like making hella content every day. That's another job. I'm already doing enough designing. And
Word.
so I'd rather focus on the quality of that than like social media. It's important, but and then my brand's mysterious, so it's like me not posting a lot that adds to the mysteriousness. So yeah.
Nah, man, I feel you, bro. Yo, Gryphon, thank you so much for coming through, man.
Thank you for having me.
Fucking pleasure, yo. Absolutely, yo. This is a fucking dope episode. I said it every time, but I mean it's still true. But this is just for the pod where if you want to plug anything where they can find Unstable, like the page on Instagram, your page again, if you want to be found. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you got any events coming up, things like people know about, please let them know. But yeah, man, thank you so much for coming through.
Yes, thank you so
Of
much
course,
for
man.
having
Yeah,
me.
absolutely, bro.
So much for having me. You can follow my business page at Shop Unstable, and then you can go on my website at shopunstable.com. I have a fashion show coming next year and my first ever cut and sew collection. Those are my two things that I'm executing before I leave Pittsburgh. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit these months, but just know next year, 2026, we coming. Period.
That's crazy you fucking leave it, man. But hey, man, New York is gonna gain a good one. We got Gryphon Wilson in the building, MIC podcast episode 193. Runner was a master of their own creation. And we're out, bro. Peace.
Yeah.